like how we went from this justice system is terrible to, all right, it's time for some sex derogation. All right, to be clear, the point of it where he beats the hell out of people is still annoying. And as soon as we turned it on, he started beating the hell out of people. That shit is still awful. The fact of the matter is that our police captain goes up to everyone going,
"Do you find me sexy?"
does not change the fact that if they say no, he bludgeons the shit out of them.
"If you don't find me sexy, then you must be baka and die."
It's goaded. Goaded. Would I get arrested? I'll try to remember that. Goaded. But yeah, what if it's dominated themselves?
Who would ever dare trust someone so sexy?
How do you check a statue if it's been built? You hit the letter T. For instance, I'm going to hit the letter T, go to the statue, hit enter, and then hit V for its description. Granite statue of Stephen Robert IV. This is an exceptional statue of Stephen Robert IV, mirrored torch. The item is a rendition of the Ripe Rocks, an image of Stephen Robert IV mirrored torch the dwarf, Stephen Robert IV quake humor to the dwarf, and 16,762 honeybees. Stephen Robert IV quake humor looks confused. Stephen Robert IV mirrored torch also looks confused. The 16,762 honeybees are laughing. The image was commissioned by the Channels of Speaking, a local dwarven government. Also, it is worth 125 dwarf bucks. I need to check the statue's been resisting my...
Officers report. Resisting my sexiness is a crime punishable by death.
My dwarven fortress is named Rope of Murders of the Civilization Delightful Theater. Hope it's a cult. Gonna have to do some reading. XACBC 1. Like the enthusiasm. Good. Because sometimes I do get confused. But to point out, in this particular case, what he is saying, I'm willing to believe, because a sizable chunk of my viewers are from like Germany and like Eastern Europe / Western Russia region. So there's just every now and then there are names that I'm pretty good at figuring out names, and then there are a whole bunch of times I'm not. Why is there a bunch of blood in that room? What the hell did I miss? Where is this blood coming from? But counter to that, unless you're new to Twitch, he could not have been the first person to suspect that. Where did all this blood come from? It's everywhere. XACBC, are you okay, dude? Did he get beat? He got into a fight with the Mine King. The Mine King has been struck down. Wait, you killed the miner? Why did I not hear about the dead miner? Oh, yeah, way back here. All right, so the miner got in a fight with XACBC, and the miner did a lot of damage, but XACBC won. No, you got hurt. There's a lot of blood. You did not die. Probably because I'm willing to bet the miner took a pick to you, but you killed him. So you won. Oh, shit. The Mine King strikes XACBC in the right upper arm with her iron pick, and the severed part sails off in an arc. You straight up lost your arm in this fight. XACBC, so easily broken. Begone, fear. You literally lost an arm and then still beat him until he died. I have improved my striking. This was satisfying. The artist punches the miner in the upper body with their left hand, and the injured part explodes into gore. You straight five-finger death punched the miner. He cut your arm off with a pick, and you were like, you should have gone for the head. Boom. According to Google Translate, your name also means knitwear. My weaver is sleeping with my expedition leader married to the carpenter. Hecking love this game. Yeah, that's true. You probably have a confirmed kill, right? You straight punched him and he died. You have to have a confirmed kill. How does this game work? How does that not count as a confirmed kill? You punched the dwarf in the torso and the torso exploded. All right, I would like to point out to everyone again, just so especially new viewers, that Righteous Boner is a dwarf to be terrified of, and I'm starting to maybe suspect that he's the vampire, now that I think about it. Because XACBC punched him in the chest and he exploded. No confirmed kills. Righteous Boner killed a human, 38 goblins, and 2 other humans. No listed weapon skills. You can punch him in the chest and the chest explode and you don't get credit. But Righteous Boner somehow has credit for 41 kills of humanoids with not a single weapon used. So either don't mess with Righteous Boner or he's a vampire. Begone, fear. Oh my God, follow him around. Righteous is a chef, so maybe he only kills when he's not cooking. But here's the thing, he hasn't gotten any kill credits since entering the base. Like, none of those were here. That was before he entered, so like, I don't know how he got that kill credit or what. I must interrogate that Boner. That's right, Righteous Boner is the dude that may or may not have had 2 wives at the same time. Is he thirsty? No, he is not thirsty. He was thirsty to be a down blue arrow on him. How would you easily identify if he's a vampire besides, of course, thirstiness? Also, who died in here? Why do they have so many of the same articles of clothing? Who did this belong to? Because there's shit's now just everywhere and everyone's stealing it. But like, they had a lot of the exact same articles of clothing for no reason. All right, while we follow him, what do I have on the requests? Because I think I've gone through most of them. Oh, a window, that's right, hold on. We must stop following Righteous Boner. I'm going to get this window request done if it kills me. Mine that out, and then we will put the window there. This does mean, of note, that it is possible for someone in a mood, like very angry, to deconstruct your window, because a window is an object, not a terrain feature. I just want this to be known. Well, I mean, if that's true, now I would just search for who's thirsty, wouldn't I? If that's where you're going with, then this gentleman's the one that's thirsty, but he's also tired. Zazit is the only dwarf I have that's thirsty. Build. Of course, now that you say that, it does look sketchy, doesn't it? Why is he thirsty? Glass window. Clear glass window. Zazit. Maybe I didn't do a read? I was about to say, it doesn't say he's thirsty here. Now Eldritch is thirsty. Eldritch, yeah, Zazit was thirsty as the last time I read. Now Eldritch is thirsty and he wasn't thirsty earlier. So the thirst thing doesn't apply. You can't feed the caged bird in the room. What are you talking about? I'm back. What happened? When did you leave? Were you here for the one-armed, five-fingered death punch? Yes. All right. We kind of went on a quick thing to figure out who was thirsty. That is when I left. All right. No, we just quickly checked to see who was thirsty, thinking that perhaps the thirsty glitch was still in play. But we assume no. This man has been taken by a mood. What are your skills? Because I'm willing to bet you're not going to have a mood that I care for. You didn't have any skills. You don't have a moodable skill. I'm guessing you're going for the crafts dwarf? You didn't have a moodable skill. Axe, shield, armor, pike, discipline, observer, dodger, persuader, negotiate, judge, intent, conversationalist, comedian, flatterer, consoler, pacifier, student, concentration, reader, speaker, climber, musician, keyboarder, schemer, poetry, instrument. You don't have a moodable skill. Why the hell are you having a mood? Oh, good. Woodcrafting. The most required of all skills. What are you saying about my window? Oh, I built it. Or what to be aware of. If somebody goes past your window and they're angry, walls cannot be deconstructed. Someone in a mood can't be like, I'm so angry. Through a wall. But despite the fact that it acts as a wall, a glass window is still in fact an object and thus can be deconstructed by someone who is angry or has building destroyer tag. So it's letting you know that someone in a mood might remove your window. By the way, your window is worth 125 dwarf bucks. Furniture used for ambiance, either made in the glass furnace from glass or built on site using 3-cut gems. While it's treated as a wall, it does not support constructions. Passing dwarves will admire them. So everyone going by will stare into your window, admiring your room. Oh. This looks nice. How are you doing in there? Are you tired? You not want me talking to you? Nah, that's all right. You wouldn't have built a window if you didn't want me talking to you. Ah. Is that your sock? That looks like my sock. Maybe we are sock brothers. Like, just start saying weird shit. Ah, I see. Wrong skills. Gotcha. That's actually immersive. You're only looking at comment. What if someone makes an artifact window? That would be nice. I was thinking I'd keep better track of my doors. I gave them names to remind me of their skills are temperate. Ended up with too many Karens. Go away, Ghostword. Ghostword comes by. You look pretty happy in there. Hey, I recognize that clothing. I made that. You're wearing me right now. You look happy in the things I made. Are you happy? Are you happy I made it? I made it the other day. Wow. I love that so much. Just trying to go to sleep too. I made that. You're wearing me. Please leave me alone. Oh yeah, right. Just I had more and it burned it. It felt like it was searing my very soul. Speaking of which, how is he doing now that we have a working tavern again? He's still red, so not good. And he's in depression again, 100,000. Do we have any artifacts that I have not built? What do we have for artifacts? A mace, an apricot wood osust, Amkinoglish. Is one of those in the tavern? I feel like one of those is in the tavern. Yeah, a lot more people use this now. Amkinoglish. Build. Offering, hive, nest, traction, archery, cage, restraint. Where's instruments? I thought instrument was down here. Am I somehow not seeing instrument? Oh, it's literally right there. Like not even really hiding behind the mic. All right, so whatever that instrument is, it's not one that you build. An ashen statue, a Yakabone puzzle box, granite table, Durkaburk. All right, where the hell is Durkaburk? Are you Durkaburk in the back here? You are Durkaburk. So I was thinking of taking one of these and putting it near the prison so people in prison could stare at it and be like, ooh, ah. Leludaman. All right, which one of these is worth more? Leludaman? Or, no, stop. T, enter, 751,000, 120, 1.218 million. All right, I feel like this one's worth more. Bub Newsrakust. What if I get rid of Bub Newsrakust and put it down in prison? So someone in prison would just stare at Bub Newsrakust, right? Like I'll have the chair here and a table there. Or table here, because it'd be easier, more squares to be hitting it. But a table there and a chair here. I will do an obsidian throne. And I have to wait for Bub Newsrakust to show, whatever the hell it's called, to show up. And then, what if we just imprison him? Someone, I think it was it Blind IRL? That was Blind IRL's idea. He said he had tried it before and it kind of maybe, I think he said. Like, the way he said it didn't make me feel like it solved the problem entirely. But it sounded like it kind of worked.
That's good news. Let's go see it.
Kadol Lavathdorin, minor noble, has created Bizzo Lizkill, a tunnel tube figurine of Tapioke, Tor Cradle. He claims it's an heirloom in the name of his family ancestor, Tobal Splatterroar. Bizzo Lizkill, the peaceful intricacy, a tunnel tube figurine of Tapioke, Tor Cradle, worth 15,600 dwarf bucks. This is a tunnel tube figurine of Tapioke Tor Cradle. All craft workmanship is of the highest quality. The item is a massively designed image of Tapioke Tor Cradle the dwarf and jumping spiders and tunnel tube by Cthulhu Lavathradin. Tapioke Tor Cradle is surrounded by the jumping spiders. Tapioke looks terrified. It is encrusted with cushion-cut shorls and cushion granite cabacons, decorated with cave spider silk and donkey bone, and encircled with bands of tunnel tube and goblin cap. The object is adorned with hanging rings of green glass. On the item is an image of dwarves in cave spider silk. The dwarves are laboring. The artwork relates to the foundation of ScorchTrumpets by the channels of speaking of the reigning mechanism in the year 216. On the item is an image of dwarves and Shorel. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of ScorchTrumpets by the channels of speaking of the reigning mechanism in the early spring of 216. We really like that idea, huh? Okay. Cool, I guess. And I see your thing. By the way, completed the window. Boom. Now you want a glass statue of a window next to your window. You're insane. You know this, right? You want it to like be in front of the window? You don't have that big of a room. Oh wait, what is this? This is a statue of yours, right? What if I take your armor stand, uninstall the armor stand, because I'm assuming you're gonna want to look at the window. I'll put the armor stand in the other room, and I'll put the statue in this room. I'm guessing Tapioke is Tapioke still alive? Question 1. Tapioke is still alive. Tapioke, what do you hate? He absolutely detests jumping spiders. So I'm guessing there's a story in there some point where everyone was going through a tunnel and all of a sudden Tapioke just started screaming like a banshee. Chat, did he ever finish my tomb? Yes? Your tomb was the one with 2 rashes in it, right? My armor stand for sauce. Okay. I'm not sure you'll be able to enjoy the window if you can't stand next to it, and I think the statue prevents you from standing next to it. If I move the chest over, I think you can, because you can stand on the chest. But I don't think you can stand in the statue. Yeah, then yeah, I finished that a long time ago. Can you stand on a bed? Yes. You stand on bed. You want me to put the bed in front of the window and the statue where the bed is? Someone's already uninstalled your statue. Window next to the bed. All right, you didn't do, okay. I'm going to reject that to get you back the points because you didn't need to do that. I think you mean the bed next to the window. Or are you saying you want another window? Probably shouldn't have rejected it. You're confusing me. Hold on. What is it you're trying to do? Because you've said in chat and also request 2 or 3 slightly opposing things. What is it you're wanting? 2 birds with 2 stones. Nailed it. So you want another window next to your bed. Re-request it then. That one is on me. Where do you want the statue? I'm going to do this. I'm going to uninstall your cabinet and your chest. No, not your cabinet. I'm going to uninstall your chest because I think you can stand on that, and build your chest up here. Then I'm going to build your armor stand. Where the chest would be, so I'm getting rid of the chest. We have to wait for the chest to get removed. Then I will build you a statue of a window across from your window. In the place you initially wanted a window, so now you can pretend you have a window into your neighbor's room. I'm assuming that's what we were going for. How do you build a statue out of glass? You got weird requests. Just want you to know this. Clear glass. Can you make a clear glass statue? That what this is? Yes, you can. So let us make some more clear glass. Wood furnace to make the ash. Then when that's done, we'll have this one make potash. Then we'll make pearl ash. And then we'll make you a clear glass. But down below, I should use this glass furnace to collect sand. So we have sand. Glass statue of a window next to my window. Another window next to my bed. Window statue next to the current window. All right, here's what I'm trying to tell you though. If you want me to do that, I'll do it. I don't. There's another ghost. How is Flapjack still a ghost? I built a ton of coffins. Bury him. This Flapjack, okay, Flapjack is dead or something. I mean, no shit. Flapjack's body is gone. So I will build a slab, then we'll grade the slab, and then we'll build Alt S. There are slabs. Build Alt S. This is a memorial to Yami 98. So we will build that. We'll do a craft dwarf to engrade to Flapjack. We'll build a memorial to Yami 98 because I forgot about that. Build Alt S. All right, what I've been trying to say is, I think if I put the statue in front of the window, your character, your dwarf, will not get the benefits of the window in this because of the statue. I could be wrong, but I suspect you have to be able to hit the square by the statue to be able to enjoy the statue. That NPC is dead now, and I don't know why. That's why I'm trying not to put the statue in front of the window. I think if you do that, you don't get the benefit of the window because you can't stand in that square. However, if I put the chest in front of the window, like so, you can stand there. What I can do is meet you halfway and build a statue of a window on the other side so that it looks like you have a window into your neighbor's room without having the window into your neighbor's room, which is what you'd initially requested at the beginning of this insanity of having glass windows. If that is what you want me to do. I'll draw the layout for you. Chest, window. Fine, I'll do it. I see what you're saying. I understand the location you're saying. You don't have to draw it for me. I understand what you're saying. I just don't think this will work. I don't think your character is going to get the benefit, but if you really want that, we'll do that. I just don't think you're going to get the benefit of this. And now you've got the cabinet on the other side. Why'd you move the cabinet? Cabinet, armor stand, chest, statue. All right. That's what you want. That's what you want. It's not what you want. It's what the consumer wants. The consumer. There, the new window over the bed will be usable. Great, now you've pissed off everything. That's a cabinet. Let's get a chest up in here. Then we'll build a statue there. That was meant to be a request. Ignore that. I just like saying random things. I want a low tier suite, says Shadowmark returns. Shadowmark, I can't because you're dead. You died in the time that you weren't here. So I'll redeem it if you want, but I don't have a you to give a room to. You're gonna have to do the dwarf command again. Can your suite be microclined? No. The way I've broken it up is because I'm trying to keep everyone's rooms kind of generic-ish. I know he's gone crazy with the by way he's gotten dwarf. How did I die? How did Shadowmark die, everyone? Was he the miner? Or did he die to something else? I know it was something crazy. That's why I remember that he was dead. But what killed Shadowmark? Oh, the ghost! Did someone clip that? Probably no one clipped that. All right, so Shadowmark. I'm gonna do a replay. I'm gonna do a replay here for you, all right? You're just gonna have to bear with my acting. Tee-hee, tee-hee. I'm right here and my name's Shadowmark. I'm in my bedroom next to my awesome statue. Life is pretty fucking great for me right now. Oh no, I'm an evil ghost. Ugh. And you just exploded. You exploded so hard, you exploded someone else's blood out of your body and you were just dead. You were just dead. Literally, one of the ghosts we're trying to put down right now got angry at you and just did something and you exploded. It was a bit ago, so I might not even have the report for it. Shadow. But the report's like 3 lines long. Like you just got hit with one bludgeoning force so hard you exploded. This ghost just screamed at you or something and you just stopped. I am not seeing Shadow. Why am I not? I'm seeing everyone else, but I'm not seeing Shadow. There's so many search in this screen. I see Flapjack, for fuck's sake. By the way, Flapjack's ghost is what killed you. Wait, am I going back or forward in time when I do this? Most recent will be up here. Where the hell is Shadow? Keelan, Shaman, Ghostword, Domine, Cesar, Little M. Katsu. Little M. Katsu died before you. Why is your report no longer here? Am I bonkers? Why is the report no longer here? I don't see your report. Why is the report not here? Everyone else's is. You'll be able to catch it on the YouTube archive. Probably about an hour ago, so we'll say hour 6 of whichever one's recorded on today. So probably like part 114 of this basis playlist. Ye straight blew you up. Also, welcome to the stream, by way. I know I missed you earlier. How are you doing, by way, Ye? Let me do a reread. By way, Ye, you got number 3. You're a nurse. And don't worry about whether or not you're going to die. The answer is, in fact, yes, because there may or may not be a weird disease going around the dwarves that make them all slowly rot to death as they cough blood up everywhere. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll be fine. There's never been any known cases of diseases spreading rapidly through the medical field when people are sick. The idea is when somebody creepily gazes through my window, they will see another window. They will be confused as fuck. All right. If this is what you're wanting to do, then we will do this. Next dwarf was Shadowmark Returns, getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, no cap. Yes, cap. Shadow Mark. Not cap there. Mark. Returns. How do we do your name last time? Why is that saying that that's not allowed? How did I do your name last time? Shadow Mark. How the balls did I do your name last time? And why is it not going through? It's going through just without the S on returns. Or the N or the S. We named you that way last time. Was it, did I not capitalize you last time? Shadow Mark Returns. We all saw me do this last time, right? Am I crazy?
Can't we pass a law?
I'm gonna commit that for now. We'll come back to making sense of that later. I want a total 2 statues, but I can't make part 2 of the request till part 1 gets completed. That's what the accidental message was supposed to be. Not bad. And I'm sure the vampire will happily ignore your dwarf. Lol, come here to escape the real world, may not be reminded of it. Make my new dwarf with a suite, a microcline table if I can. Just do Shadow Mark or Caillou. Shadow Mark. Shadow Mark I can fit. No, not with a secondary cap. Hold on. Shadow Mark. All right, Shadow Mark. In which case, you are wanting a suite. I can get you a suite. Build cabinet. And then a chest. This will belong to Shadow Mark, who is the chief doctor. I thought it was a nurse, but apparently he's a chief full doctor. I never... Oh, whatever. Build table. Why did that not work? Build table. Granite chair. Must have taken off it just doing it automatically like planning mode. So those are going through. Now, you said I don't even think I might not even have microcline. You are requesting your room, but I don't know if I have microcline. Where's your specificity? Last statue of a window, working on that. Statue of Jesus. Second dragon holding that artifact adamantine amulet placed next to where the amulet is stored. What amulet? Oh, the one we just made? No, wait, we didn't just make one. What amulet are you talking about, Dragoman? I know that's from 13 minutes ago, but I don't. Another window next to my bed. Weapons stand in white stone on other side of bed. What? What do you mean of other side? I don't understand. Put a statue of a great horned owl in my room. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong things. The suites is what I'm supposed to be looking at. All right, so here's how this goes. You requested a suite, you're getting a suite. Furniture is separate to that. You are getting the suite as of that request, that is complete. If you're wanting details on furniture, I can tweak that afterwards. This is what's confusing me, is I don't have that even in the system. Dragoman wants one of these as well. Cabinet. Chest. Table. Throne. Now, just like how this was XACBC, technically I haven't done it until I do this. XABC has his office. I don't remember whose room this is. Hellfire now has his office. This is Stephen, right? Stephen Robert 4. If I can spell, now has his office. This is Shadow Mark until the chair's there. I can't give you your office. This is Dragoman. Dragoman, and I'm basically about to do his, so I'm gonna mark that as complete as well. All right, I think I'm through with everything else. Furniture acquisition, you were all going crazy. Why is it I nearly get this empty and then you guys fill in like 6 of them? It's not like onesies or twosies, it's like you go to the store every single day and no one wants anything. And then for some reason on one day, everyone wants the extra cookies. Everyone. And they always want different cookies. This one goes to Shadow Mark. All right, Shadow Mark's is done. Yay, now I have an office. As long as you're taking requests, I'd appreciate jet furniture. All right, by way ye, I'm not taking requests. There's a channel point system for requests because I didn't have anything. So everyone had like thousands and thousands of points, and we were eating through them. Now, that being said, if I don't have the material in question, I'm not going to have the material. So I'm probably going to have to refund it if you ask for something I don't have. It just ain't going to happen. Assign share by Wei. There you go. Bai Wei's office is now complete. Not Bai Wei, Dragoman. Getting me confused now. Dragoman's office is now complete. All right, everyone completed on those. Put a statue of a great horned owl in my room. Hellfire. I'm starting to wonder if I put furniture too low. Either that or some of you had way more points than I thought. Because everyone's like, I want a horned statue. Now I want a slightly different horned statue, but next to the other horned statue. Make a horned statue that is not an owl. You are asking for crazy nonsense. All right, details, image, new image, creature. Giant great horned owl or great horned? I'm assuming you want giant, it looks bigger. A giant great horned statue. I put a statue of a great horned owl in my room. Y is done. That is called the Hall of Locks. That's being built as we speak. A weapon stand in white stone on the other side of bed. Death Star, I don't understand you. What do you mean on other side of bed? Other side than what? Set statues price at 500, leave furniture at 220. You're right. Statues do, that's kind of part of the issue is statues require more minutia. They probably should have had a slightly different request, a slightly different cost. I'll write that down in my notebook, my handy dandy notebook. Because when I did furniture, I thought like chair, or I want to be made out of this material. There was a couple of clicks in my head. Just like I did with adamantine furniture. I knew if I left that cheap, that was gonna get used, so I made that more expensive. Increase statue cost. I'm not gonna make it be like out of reach, but statues require a lot more finagling to get to work than anything else for furniture. All right, who wanted this? Hellfire wanted the statue of the Great Horned Owl. Hellfire, which one's even yours? Hellfire. Build statue. All right, it's been built, but someone's carrying it around, so I can't put it down yet. Sorry, on the opposite side of my bed than my armor stand. Do you have an armor stand? What are you talking about? Death Star. I've been working on these. Where are you, Death Star? Dwarf 1 for Bear Grylls 88. Welcome back to the stream, Bear Grylls. How are you doing? Welcome to my confusion. Dwarf number 1 for Bear Grylls. Butchery. Bear, not capital. Not capital. None of it's capital. Bear Grylls 88. Bear Grylls, you are our butcher. You're a survivalist. You are, in fact, Bear Grylls. Who got dwarfed earlier? We never read his description. It's been longer than the minute. So it's definitely gone through. I know I missed someone's description. Who got dwarfed? Shadowmark returns and Bai Wei. Bai Wei. I can never figure out how to spell your name. Bai Wei's only got passing acquaintances on the map, and praise to Melville, who most often takes the form of a female dwarf and associated with wisdom and scholarship. Bai Wei is currently reading the explorations of traded teeth. Sounds like a goblin book. Bai Wei recently thought Friendship is forever. Bai Wei Yi is mighty and almost never sick, but is very quick to tire. Bai Wei Yi likes pudding stone, nickel, silver, sapphire, crystal glass, muskox leather, great horned owl bone, linen fabric, low boots, coelacanths for the coloration, the words of the mindful lesson, and the sound of the flute of amethyst. When possible, he prefers to consume honeybee, durian wine. Consume honeybee? He prefers to consume honeybee, durian wine, pearl Malay flour, and raspberries. He absolutely detests lizards. He has an amazing spatial sense, great intuition, the ability to focus, and a good kinesthetic sense. But he has an iffy memory. This is our vampire. No one says that. No one goes, oh, I like apple pie. What do you want me to make for you for dessert? What do you love eating? Go, honeybees. Just give me a honeybee. That shit, oh my God, it's delicious and would hit the spot. Just give me that fantastic honeybee. Who says that? What do you mean it looks like my camera is out of sync? Oh, butcher all enemies in the fort. The statue can be made of anything, by the way. What about the statue? What are we talking about the statue? Also, not Death Star, Hellfire. Hellfire, you should watch out. This jackass likes to eat likes bones. He wants your great horned owl. And to eat honeybees. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday, and this dream was realized. After Bai Wei Yi was Shadowmark. Shadowmark only has passing acquaintances in this base and prays to Levis. Most often takes form of female dwarf and is associated with discipline. Shadowmark recently thought, I was never one to follow advice. Shadowmark is indefatigable, but is slow to heal and unquestionably weak. Shadowmark likes alabaster, nickel, silver, green zircon, cedar wood, harp seal leather, the color aquamarine, bucklers, coffins, figurines, the words of the mindful lesson, and the sight of the Sheena cavorting. When possible, she prefers to consume parsnip plants and hard wheat beer, though she absolutely detests moon snails. She has good spatial sense and good intuition, but has meager creativity, poor analytical abilities, and little patience. She also generates an aura that makes it hard to read, apparently. She dreams of creating a great work of art someday. Not my bees! Count yourself lucky. There is not a 0% chance you'd be a cheese-loving milker. Looks like your camera is out of sync. I don't know about that camera thing. On my end, I'm looking at me and me talking in OBS, and it looks like it looks like I'm syncing up to me. Am I looking out of sync to anyone else? They're spicy. Lol. Not my bees, not the bees, BDSM deity. They're the bees' knees. It's a Nick Cage voice. Not the bees. Ah, no, my eyes. How's our investigation going? I completely forgot. Screaming. Hi, Lucky Lipless. Coca-Colas come. Welcome to Stream Coca-Cola. Like, cause I hear myself talking and I'm seeing the graphic. On my end, it looks synced. If it is out of sync, I can't see it. I think you're just having a lag issue, Steven. And then the last dwarf to get dwarfed was Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls, the butcher who's gonna slaughter the stray Katie sow. Because nothing says butcher like slaughtering guinea pigs for meat. Bear Grylls only knows a few people, and even then barely. And Bear Grylls prays to Levis, who most often takes form of female dwarf and associated with discipline. Bear Grylls recently thought the quest for knowledge never ends. Bear Grylls is very slow to tire, but he's very slow to heal. Bear Grylls likes petrified wood, bronze, brown zircon, toad tooth, crutches, and the sight of the Sheena cavorting. When possible, he prefers to consume saltwater crocodile, flounder, and pineapple wine. He absolutely detests mussels though, so watch out. He has a way with words, but he has poor creativity and a little natural inclination towards music. He dreams of mastering a skill someday. His family once suggested that he go out and practice his survival skills, and he's been a butcher ever since. Speaking of which, there goes the guinea pig. Leb seems popular, in sync enough, maybe like a 0.1 second ahead. Maybe I heard it before I saw it, but less than a fraction of a second. All good on my end for like an hour now. Haven't made any interesting mandates yet. Code qualified, we've been ignoring all the mandates. I'm just gonna say that now. I've not once paid any attention to what these mandates are. You want a battle axe. If you want, I will do one of these. Maybe then you'll stop mandating things. Make me things. I need it. There you go. Battle axe. Mandate complete. Liking crutches seems like it could be useful. Leb seems popular. Yeah, it used to be Rash, but I think Rash is falling out of favor, and pretty soon we're just all gonna be followers of Lebis, which I'm sure no one will feel salty about. Steven, Robert, and Shadowmark Returns want to know who their friends are. Shadowmark, I read yours when you got dwarfed, so I am refunding your points. Steven Robert is meditating on wisdom, wondering how he can get some of that sweet old whiz. And Steven Robert, you don't have any friends. You have one son, and your son is right here playing with a toy by himself. By the way, Killins just died, drained of blood, and no one saw. So, bye, Killins. And that is why Elder Presso was crippled for a while, and now he's missing teeth. Like father, like son. That seems flawed, but liking crutches seems... All right, so he is now gone. I need to put these... We made memorial things, but I don't think I built them, did I? I built one for Yami. And this is the memorial to Flapjack so that he stops killing people and exploding him with his telekinetic ghost forces. And I see, just a heads up, I see that we are nearing the end of the hour, but we are also nearing midnight. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna keep this going for a little bit. After that, we'll go to around midnight, and then I'll stop the recording, and then we will check the history of the world, because I know some people were interested in the familiar relationships and things like that. So that being said, all requests are paused, so I can finish those up. Steven, I completed yours. That is rejected. Military is paused. I need like a button to pause everything. And if I see one enter, I'm canceling it. I'll leave the not Dwarf Fortress specific ones open. All right. These requisition forms are either going to be held over till next stream if I can't complete them today, or I might just refund them back to you. Ghost word slipped into depression again. A glass statue. All right. That glass statue is probably not going to get finished today. Mostly because I think all I have right now is ash. I'm just now getting it to pot ash. I'll see if I can get it finished. A statue of a second dragoman holding the artifact adamantine amulet. Dragoman, I don't know what that means. What amulet? You're talking about an adamantine amulet, and I don't remember it. I mean, this one. You want a statue of Dragoman holding the adamantine amulet placed next to where the amulet is stored. Where am I storing the amulet? I don't know. I don't know where this amulet is. Do you remember where the amulet is? You're gonna have to remind me. I got artifacts everywhere. I don't think the amulet is in any of my display cases, so I don't know where you're talking about, because none of these are the amulet, right? Skill cert, crystal opal, Eventide figurine, raw adamantine earring, granite crown. I don't know where that artifact is. Another window next to my bed, a weapon stand and white stone on the other side of the bed. Death Star, did you explain this to me? Because I genuinely don't know what the hell I'm looking at when I read that. It hurts my brain. It's not in the museum. Just because I made it doesn't mean it ended up in a museum. We made it and it just exists. I don't know where the hell that stupid thing is. It was a fucking amulet. I forgot about it as soon as I could. They wasted adamantine. Knock Gull. I'll try looking through it in the stocks. I don't know where this is. Adamantine amulet. It's the only adamantine amulet. I'm assuming this is the right one. It's apparently just being stored. Yeah, it's just being stored out in public next to the trade depot. That belongs in a museum. What are you talking about? You don't think I should have like 5 or 6 artifacts just chilling next to the trade depot with no defenses? I don't know which ones go in here. There's a lot of artifacts that we think go in here. What is this particular one called again? Trying to see if one of these just rings a bell to me. Geb at Knockgall. All right, we will put Knockgall in the museum in the tavern. So put the statue in the artifact museum. So wait, hold on, shit. Put a statue of a great horned owl in my room. Hellfire, I think I completed that, or is this another horned owl request and I never completed it? I never cleared it. It never got built yet, that's why I never cleared it. Koboldite statue being built now. Mark is complete. A microcliner redstone table at Shadowmark Suite. Don't remove the default one though. A microcline or that redstone. Or that redstone. Are you mentioning this stone? Are you talking about this red stuff? This is not microcline. This is hematite. This is iron. Yes. Okay. I think I still have raw hematite, so I might be able to swing this. I don't know though. Table. Construct a table. What I might need to do if I haven't done all of that is that listed as, so if I do hematite, try this again, table with a detail being hematite, I can get one raw hematite table out, and then we'll have that built in a minute. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, hold on. Some of these were kind of funny. Like if it's like in their tomb or whatever, like I kind of cram it in. XACBC. But you are requesting a table in someone else's room. I've just now figured that out. You are not Shadowmark. I'm not doing that unless they want it to be. Like I kind of half allowed that stuff earlier in a tomb because they're dead. And that is just kind of funny because it was a reference to the insanity that was that character's life. That's why I did this one. You're not generally, that's what I'm saying. The same thing with the window. You're not messing with someone else's room. Did he want a red table? I don't remember this. Yes, my life is insane. Dragoman, no. I had a room to store an obsidian mug. It wasn't even an artifact. Someone just wanted me to make a museum, the Museum of the Mug, to show a random obsidian mug. That is what we have. That's what this other museum was. Until I built the new museum in the tavern, we never did anything for storing of artifacts. Yeah, it's fun that artifact makers don't give a solitary crap once they're done. Also, welcome to the stream, Kleino Dev. I don't know how long you've been here. Kleino Dev. I've got, oh my God. I've had more videos. I've got like a backlog. I'm trying to get things out to YouTube, but I was like, I should start trying to use professionals to help me with things. And now there's been like a timing, scheduling, I don't have permission to access your channel issue. So I've got like a backlog. I've got things on YouTube, they just haven't gone public because I'm waiting on certain like artists and things to finish shit. It's annoying. Not that one. It was a small room full of pedestals with a door. Small room full of pedestals with a door. I genuinely do not know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but I don't know of any room with pedestals in it. Do you have more information than that so I can like narrow in what you're talking about? I can make a stockpile that takes anything of artifact quality. I just never did. I know I used to make one that forbid artifact quality and other stockpiles, which ended up being a hassle, but with the stealing. I never got anything stolen though. Like that's the funny thing, like, or at least particularly not in this base. This base has accidentally been the most peaceful base. I get attacked by big creatures and nothing else. I keep trying to piss off the elves. They don't care. The elves have not once demanded me to stop cutting down the woods. The elves are like super peaceful with me for some reason. I accidentally spawned where there was no goblins, I guess. No necro wants to bother with me. I keep getting giant birds, but they're like peaceful cardinals that never deal with me. I've accidentally made the most peaceful map and I'm not even turtling or anything. I've just let myself wide open, and on the cavern levels too. I just occasionally get forgotten beasts that make my animals' bodies slowly rot over years. It's the weirdest, nicest map. About the table, ye. Make my new dwarf with a suite a microcline table if I can. If you don't have a microcline, I will take that redstone. Okay, so he put it in chat. All right, I have to remember this now. All right, then if that is what he is wanting, then then we can do the hematite table, because he did want a red one. Oh wait, did he, or did he just say microcline? I'll take that redstone. Okay, that is what he said. So what, this is Shadowmark? That's Dragoman, that's Shadowmarks. Where's the hematite? Or have we not built it yet? Because I told them to carry that all the way up from the bottom of the map. They still haven't built that yet, have they? No, they haven't. I probably shouldn't have told them to carry up hematite up 100 plus stairs. That poor dwarf's knees are gonna be crying when he's done. All right, the main tower where we have the prison, I'm gonna put the artifact table next to the prison. Maybe we can try to imprison our depressed dwarf and force him to be happy with a pet snapping turtle. It was several weeks ago, around when the Etten and the Cyclops arrived. If I recall correctly, it was made off of a corridor? What was? It was made off of a corridor. Is this a reclaimed world gen fort? If not, you have the most toady proc gen style I've ever seen. No, this is... I'm uploading this all to YouTube. This is all stuff I've done. Why? So here's the thing. Clino Dev. This is what they've been putting me through. Who is it? Tachulu, is he here? Put your hand up, Tachulu. Put your hand up. As an example, I came up with I was trying to do a water system that fed the hospital's well, could drown the hospital, but also was a mist generator. So I took the river, stopped it, and redirected the river 2 or 3 times. So now it's a mist generator that I no longer use because the top one was not completely safe. That feeds into an uwu room because the Chulu said there should be an uwu room for water, and then also said there needs to be an owo room for lava, and I haven't got no lava up here yet. The uwu room feeds the moat around the tower that I've been trying to get people into, ish, like the workshops and shit. That tower at the top of its operational level feeds into a divider that takes the pressure about the same rate that it's going in. It doesn't overfill because of this, and divides it into 4, and that creates a mist generator in a statue room. That is a temple. That then feeds back into one room, and that goes into the river. However, all of that is supposed to be a defense system when I get everyone into the tower, where if I raise this bridge to the right, the water shoots to the left, and the enemy will be coming through this tunnel, and as the water shoots left, they'll have to go on top of this, because the water, by the way the water pressure system works, will hit the side and pressurize around the bottom first, trapping them on this tower, where my archers will be able to stand here and shoot at them, and no one is here to attack me because of how peaceful it is. So down below, I've even gone so far as to just be open to the caverns. I don't have a door. I have one dwarf on rotation guard down here, and sometimes they just tend to slowly end up dying. Otherwise, they get their skills up. We've killed a whole bunch of giant cave crocodiles and forgotten beasts. But it's not my fault. They ask for crazy things. Yes, so I redesigned the bedrooms. This was the old bedroom system, and it wasn't working well. So I'm now redesigning a new system where I'm calling this You Can Request a Suite, where by default, every dwarf gets bedrooms. It's a 3x3 area in essentially a dormitory, but it has the necessary furniture for you to just have bedrooms. If you name a dwarf after yourself and request a suite, you can get promoted into one of these suites where you get a bedroom and a office so you can customize your furniture. But these suites do not come with dining rooms because we had a massive issue with the tavern that turned out was actually a bug involving pathfinding, because the entirety of the booze stockpile nobody could apparently pathfind to, so the tavern wasn't working. Now the tavern's working, so we don't have to worry about that as much. I was paranoid that people weren't going to eat in the tavern. These are only the low quality suites. I haven't designed medium or high quality yet. The idea being that for a king to show up, you need 120 dwarves. So my math was that there would be 50 low quality suites, 35 medium quality suites, and 15 high quality suites. That would be separate from nobility, because the game would force me to give people rooms anyways, and that was bypassing people custom like ordering rooms, when if they became a noble because the game needed it, then they got certain rooms anyways. So now they get their suites, and if they're a noble, they get that separately. And if they die, then whatever they did in their suite is just, that's up for grabs. You can still raid to provoke. Yes, I can still raid to provoke. However, our military tends to not gain much experience, and not enough people want to be in the military. And even then, because the base is open, I tend to lose 2 or 3 of my most trained dwarves every time a Forgotten Beast attacks. And Wade Master Game has withdrawn from society. Are you actually at war? No, I am not. That's the issue. I've been trying to provoke the elves. But the problem is, if we look at civilization, somehow I just didn't notice. Like, I found an area with goblins. I didn't notice they weren't there when I moved. The area where I'm at only has elves. Like, it says dwarves, but if you look at the map, like if you really look at the map, there's no dwarves near me. Somehow I'm just in range, I guess, of trading with my civilization, but they're like way down here. I am like the first base past the elven front line. If we go to war with the elves are fighting me, I think, because I am inside the middle of their territory, but they refuse to attack me. And he claimed a mechanic shop. Good, I already have an artifact mechanisms. Can't wait for more artifact mechanisms. Maybe he'll make a traction bench. I would love a traction bench. It's ooh, but oh. Well, so yes, it is. It's like a weird thing between anime weebs and furries. It's like one of those things that's just kind of claimed-ish by both groups, but not. Essentially, it was, I think, if I remember correctly, it started as a funny thing that you would see like moe blob characters do, where they try to do like a cat-like face. So it'd be like, oh, they're feeling sneaky. They would do the stupid thing that kind of half looked cat-like or something. So then that started being picked up as like a furry thing for the internet. It's weird. Like, it's weird to explain. Just assume nerd. Just assume that it's nerdy and there's like 5 different definitions for it. Dragonman can be sacrificed. Sorry, can't I have multiple iterations running at once? Oh, and Stephen Robert keeps dying and marrying himself. Let's let no one forget, I would look it up if I could, but we're saving right now, that even though I only let people get named once at a time, Stephen Robert is married to Stephen Robert. Let no one forget that, because only Stephen Robert could be that self-loving. Right now, the Dwarf Request System is temporarily paused so I can get through the backlog before the end of the stream. But again, Stephen Robert is married to Stephen Robert. Even though one of these Stephen Roberts doesn't exist, they are dead. And to sum this up, we made a statue in Stephen Robert's tomb that says, and I quote, I'm probably gonna need like a breath for this because it's a long description, that says, if no one here is aware of the Stephen Robert story, this is a finely crafted marble statue of Stephen Robert Catchseal. The item is a rendition of the primitive mine, an image of Stephen Robert Catchseal, the dwarf, Stephen Robert Whip Idol, the dwarf, and Stephen Robert Icy Glaze, the dwarf. Stephen Robert is greeting Stephen Robert. Stephen Robert is greeting Stephen Robert. Stephen Robert is, of course, greeting Stephen Robert. Stephen Robert looks confused. The item was commissioned by the Channels of Speaking, a local dwarven government. And you can confirm, particularly if my head's not in the way, that each of these are different Stephen Roberts because of the last dwarven name. He just dies a lot. He's not allowed to live. And those were only the first 3 dwarves. There have since been 2 or 3 more dwarves in this very stream that I'm doing right now because he has died to every freaking forgotten beast to come through thus far. Like he's being Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump, where every one of his family members died in a previous war. Because if there's a forgotten beast, Stephen Robert Ford has got to die to it. I think if you raid and provoke, the faction will show in the neighbor list even if far away and siege you. So if you're saying if I find goblins and raid them, no matter where they are, they'll actually attack me back? I thought that was like geographically limited. Well, so here's the problem. Here's my, not like a counter to that, but here's what I want to confirm something. If I have a small enough map, this might work. Actually, they can go pretty far. Was it 7? I tried this before on a different map, and it was either 7 days or 14 days, and the dwarves refused to go further than that. They're like, nope, that's too far. But that said, I'll hit the 14, so I guess we're good. Maybe it was like an extremely large map I did when I tried to do that. There was some distance that they would not raid beyond. They just refused. It was weird. Oh, and Stephen Robert 4, some stats around here points out that Stephen Robert 4 is in fact owned by a ram. I don't know where that statue is right now. Where did we put down the Stephen Ram statue? Nope, that's the image of a cavey. Who remembers where we put that statue? Also, I feel like I'm missing checks, so it's not letting me rewind. There's a raid, if you provoke, Dragonman can be sacrificed, and one unarmed cheesemaker attack the closest goblin site, they'll get directions from him before they kill him. Like Pop Team Epic, there's a link on Discord. Link in Discord about what? I'm in fact owned by Ram. Also, I'm a sexy cop. Domine is a very sexy cop. Which reminds me, we were looking at the investigations earlier. Every time Domine does an investigation, he just talks about how they find him sexy. Oh no, not that one. Of course, as soon as I find one of these. Either that or Domine has decided to start using fear instead of love to get information. Too afraid not to comply, no new information. Subject was caged and refused to comply. Just keep interrogating them, I guess. Subject values the law. Yeah.
Report Summer 246. Reporting officer Domine. Met with subject NPC. Built rapport in order to elicit information. Subject agreed for the love of interrogator, despite being a natural loner and spurning the value of cooperation. Unfortunately, no new pertinent information was revealed.
There's like a lot of these where it says for love of me or they loved me, like 3 different variations of saying how much they love me. I'm guessing that's just supposed to be like a generic line of like they liked me, but it's for love of interrogator, out of fear. I'm guessing that means like friendship. It's just really weird the way it says it. Like he loved me and gave me all the information. Subject valued honesty. Like law, nothing. We don't, by the way, we have a vampire on the map. They're just slowly killing everyone every now and then. The vampire just kills someone. So essentially that'd be after the recording stops or something. Maybe I could cram in like a quick one, but how are you here, Lorbam? Why are we not getting a review? I've got to get through this backlog. Did we make the hematite table? Didn't I tell him to make the damn hematite table for shadow marks? Where is the hematite? Build table. I don't know why I couldn't remember how a table was. Hematite. There you go. That is complete. Weapons stand in white stone on other side of bed. That's star 175. Are you still here? You might have said in chat what that means, and I just might not have noticed or remembered. I genuinely do not know what that means. Weapons stand in white stone on other side of bed. Because that's a furniture request. You're asking me to make a weapon stand in white stone, but what do you mean by other side of bed? I don't know what that means. If you are not here, I'm going to refund that. And in order to check that, I'm going to check Chatbot to see if I see your name in the list. That was admittedly requested over an hour ago. I'm not seeing you. I'm refunding that, and I have no clue what that means. Another window. Okay, so I never even got your glass. I made that. If we get lucky and by the end of this we've made this glass, then I will come back and finish it. Why can I not make pearl ash? Because we don't have potash. Didn't we make potash earlier? That's not active. Did our ashery dude die? Did the ghost kill potash? Was potash Shadowmaker the first time? Where's potash? Potash. Oh yeah, we called it ash burner, didn't we? Yeah, our ash burner died. No wonder we haven't been getting potash. No wonder this is going slow. All right, Cyrilak, congratulations, you're the new ash burner. Get us potash. A glass statue of a window, still working on that. A statue of the second, okay, Dragoman, are you here? A statue of the second Dragoman holding that artifact adamantine amulet. What the fuck is that artifact amulet called? I like that you guys are detailed, I really do, but sometimes you are asking for crazy. Knockgall, I will look for Knockgall. And a statue of a second Dragoman. What is the current Dragoman? Dragoman Kekalas is the current one. Statue of Kekalas holding the artifact. Statue. Not door. Statue holding of Dragoman. So historical figure, Dragoman. None of those look right. None of these look like Dragoman. I don't remember either. Do we say Kazbindish? Who is the current Dragoman? Dragoman Kekathablabla. Dragoman Kekablabla. Who the hell is Dragoman Kekablabla? No, cancel. Statue. Dragoman Kekablabla. Image. New image. Historical figure. Dragoman, you're not important. The current is the third. You wanted the one that died of the vampire. All right. Do you remember what he was called? Was he Gurlabam? That sounds possibly familiar. Was he Gurlabam? I'm going to assume right now that he was Gurlabam, unless you tell me differently. That sounds familiar to me, so I'm going to assume Gurlabam. Look at my beard and weep. All right, Gurlabam holding... Fuck, now I've been thinking about that for so long, I forgot what the other thing was called. What was our table called? Because if I back out of this, I'm going to forget Gurlabam. I've said the table multiple times, and now I don't remember what it's called. It was something goofy. I'm going to have to back out, aren't I? Yeah, all right, fuck it. We're backing out. I don't remember what the hell the table was called. The table is called Knockgall. We are going for Gurlabam. And you were saying that I should check this to see. Dragoman Gurlabam. So I was right. Gurlabam is doing Knockgall. Swear to God, I'm learning Orcish or something. Statue. Gurlabam and Rockgall. Specify image. New image. I'm making statues more expensive for the next time I stream. Historical figure. Dragoman Gurlabam with the artifact Knockgall. The adamantine amulet. An action relationship is being held by, is holding, is hanging. I might do hanging from if I can't find a better one. Is raising, we'll say is raising. Dragoman is raising the adamantine amulet because I don't think I have holding. I think raising is the closest we're gonna get. That sounds like holding to me. Yep, that is holding. Complete that, escape, and we'll wait for that statue to get built. And then the last two are from XABC. Who followed? Redbeard's Revenge. Thank you so much for following, Redbeard. If you wish, you can get Dwarf before the end of the stream, but the
so much.
But the Dwarf Request System is currently paused as we are nearing the end of the actual gameplay portion of it. After this, we will continue in to do research into the dwarf's history, but at that point, I will not be able to put in any requests that you have for your dwarf. Also, thank you for the follow again, and welcome to the stream. I like that little emote. It's a nice emote. Another window next to my bed. A glass statue of a window next to my window. Fuck, you wanted two windows. I'm gonna cancel the window one next to your bed. I'm not doing both. I'm barely getting the glass for one of these. And it looks like the dwarf still hasn't done it, so I might cancel that one too. Just because he's not doing it. I don't know where he is. Sounds good, and thanks. Yes, in order to get dwarfed, all you have to do is type in !dwarf, DWARF, or dwarf, DORF. Either one will do, but the forgotten beast, Lysae, has come, a towering humanoid composed of water. It has an enormous shell and it has a bloated body. Beware its poisonous sting. But the base is about to die anyway, so you won't have to worry much. Is he connected to us? I suspect he is. He's connected to our base through the part of the caves that we drained. Fantastic. Never gonna regret doing that. We're not gonna bring the blockaded tundras down here because the blockaded tundras is our captain of the guard who is equipped with an adamantine warhammer, and that is not going to help us. The water monster in the water. Now we're gonna make him come out of the water. We're gonna dry him up. So who is ready? Death Star 175. Well, it's a good thing I refunded his thing anyways, because he's about to die. All right, we'll do this. I'm hitting the period button so we can go one step by one step. I'll resume until he moves. Usually they do like a massive charge. All right, here we go. Come on, you're stationed. All right, new idea. A and B, because he's not responding immediately to the station. He's going to get sneak attacked. Updating the kill Lucy. This is why you never let them hit 100% of the brain. They become weird water blobs that have hard shells and a sting and they kill you. All right, who got first hit? Military wrestler did. With a crutch. That's what you're using to fight the water? Extra absorbent wood? Breaking away I mean, it worked. It broke away a piece of the tissue, but that's what we're gonna use. That is our weapon of choice, is extra absorbent wood. Golly gee, I should remember that the next time there's a flash flood. Throw enough wood on the ground and it'll get rid of the water. Oh, there's blood. That's not gonna be the Forgotten Beast. Ooh, no, that is not the Forgotten Beast. Oh, and he got injected too. That ain't good. The Forgotten Beast punches. Who is this again? Death Star. The Forgotten Beast punches Death Star in the right hand with its left water polyp, bruising the skin through the rope reed right mitten. The Forgotten Beast continues up, following through, but Death Star jumps away. The Forgotten Beast then stings Death Star in the right upper leg, jamming the bone through the right hip's muscle and shattering the right hip's bone, injecting its Forgotten Beast extract. And the force pulls the right hip, shattering the bone and shattering the bone. The ligament was torn and the tendon was torn. Now, do a quick pause, because last time we tried this, I only got it to work on the livestock, right? Is there a way to show the current character? I want to know what the poison does. Show selected units, selected. So when I said livestock, I would switch that to selected. All right. Beast sickness. It causes dizziness and fever. Well, that's actually rather mundane. I mean, the dude that did gas exploded and made all of my dogs slowly bleed to death over the course of 5 years while their skin rotted off their body. And don't forget that. Death Star's dead. Death Star is gone. No, he's not. He's just mounted. Yeah, he's still there. All right. I thought he was gone. Let us do a follow on him if I can. That way we'll know when he dies. Right there. Right when it said stop following. That very moment, that sound was him dying. The Forgotten Beast kicks Death Star in the head with its right foot, and the injured part collapses into a lump of gore. Also, an artery was opened by the attack. All right, so Death Star is dead. Let's get rid of him while I'm able to keep track of this. Death Star, what was his number? 175. All right, we've killed him. Did someone get dwarfed? Did I miss someone getting dwarfed, or am I paranoid? All right, we're gonna follow the water elemental now, because I don't know when the other guys are getting here. Helps through all the cages. I really kind of don't know why I have that cage trap there. All right, next one in the chute, Stephen fucking Robert. Come on down. But wait, what's that? Is he ready to kill the water elemental? Fuck no. He's trying to walk past the elemental to pick up equipment. Number 5, down the death chute. He's gonna be fighting with what? Does he have a weapon? He has his adamantine gauntlets. That's good. His shield. He has the adamantine spear. A mail shirt. What is he picking up? He has his helm. He doesn't have the breastplate. He's trying to pick up an adamantine breastplate. He has gauntlets, greaves, and or boots. He has shield, spear. He might win this. He might win this. I don't get the feeling that this dude does a lot of grappling, or that it'd be that strong. All right, Steven. I don't know why you think at this point that you're going to walk past him and pick up equipment. All right, you see him, Steven. Are you going to immediately decide? You round the corner, you see a water elemental probably covered in the blood of your closest workmate. Do you defend yourself, or do you try to be polite, keep your head down? If you don't address it, it won't see you because you're socially awkward. Nope. All right, he decided he's going to kill a Forgotten Beast. But he's going to... All right, he charges. There's a dodge involved, 2 dodges. All right, we got a hit. Gonna resume this. And of course, he decided to start running away for a while. Stephen Robert bravely ran away. Did he kill it? He bravely ran away to lure him into a fucking trap. What the hell just happened? That fucking flipped 180 fast. The Forgotten Beast attacks Stephen Robert, but he jumps away. The Forgotten Beast tries to do a follow-through, but Stephen Robert proceeds to transform his jump into a combat roll. Stephen Robert stabs the Forgotten Beast in the lower body with his adamantine spear, breaking away a piece of its very weak watery tissue. The Forgotten Beast, in his lunge, then proceeded to miss Stephen Robert, for he swung too high to hit a dwarf so stout. Stephen Robert kicks the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with his left foot, breaking away half of his upper body's tissue, doing some weird, crazy bullshit kung fu. The Forgotten Beast charges at Stephen Robert, but he jumps away, and the Forgotten Beast misses Stephen Robert. Stephen Robert stabs Forgotten Beast in the neck with his adamantine spear, breaking away a piece of its watery tissue. The Forgotten Beast tries to counterattack, but Stephen Robert is so nimble due to his light weight, he's able to continually jump away. Stephen Robert riposts, stabbing the Forgotten Beast in the right upper leg with his adamantine spear, breaking away a piece of the tissue. This is the last page, right? All right, this is lethal somewhere in here. Stephen Robert punches the Forgotten Beast in the right upper leg with his right hand, breaking away most of the right upper leg, causing the Forgotten Beast to fall over. That right there is the end of the fight there. If you're a gooey, watery body and you fall over, clearly you're screwed. It's not like water is formless. I would literally run away in terror thinking it was going to charge me. Maybe I played D&D too much. The Forgotten Beast attacks Stephen Robert, but he jumped away, unable to be reached by a prone, watery creature. Stephen Robert then stabbed the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with his adamantine spear, breaking away most of the tissue. The Forgotten Beast successfully stings Stephen Robert in the right lower leg, bruising the fat through the adamantine greaves, but it does not declare that he successfully injected his venom. Stephen Robert, enraged that he let his defense down even for a moment, so crucial a moment, he got a sting in him. Stephen Robert punched the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with his right hand, breaking away the rest of the tissue. Literally, most of that was Stephen Robert, like he stabbed, but all the good shots was Stephen going, Stop it. And since Stephen Robert was the only one there, no one knows he ran away for the majority of the fight. He is a brave boy. Now, here's the question. Did Stephen Robert get credit for the kill? So we've seen him not get credit for a bunch of things when he does pull it off. Did Stephen Robert get credit? Stephen Robert did not get credit for that kill. Yep, that elemental died on his own. Poor Stephen Robert still didn't get credit for the kill. He didn't get credit for the kill. What the shit? Oh, wow. Go, Stephen. Go, damn it. He's gonna go back up and tell everyone that he fought this, but look, there's no corpse. It's an elemental. It just went, oh, there is a corpse. Okay. I was about to say it just says body water. So what are they picking up? He's gonna go down there and be like, look, I killed a monster and there's just a wet patch on the ground. And they're gonna go, the fuck are you talking about? Clearly, if there's a monster here, you would be dead. That's what happens to Stephen Roberts in this base. I can't believe he didn't get credit. How did he not get credit? And again, how did he not get credit? However, oh, did the other dwarf die? No. How did he not get credit? And yet Righteous Boner has 41 kills under his belt with no weapon skills. Not even wrestling. The tables are not in there for you, Stephen. I'm sorry. I totally killed the guys, I swear. Okay. I punched it in its body and the body went away. That's how I put it down. Sure. Sure you did. Would you like to drink some more? Yeah, okay. Ah, yes, body water. Perfect pairing for my fishing. All right, we're trying to get the potash made. Why has this been active for so long? Who is the potash maker? One of these mentioned potash. All right, this is from Cyrilak. What is Cyrilak doing? Why was he down below? Do we store it? Ash is stored as a block. We've been storing the ash at the bottom of the map the whole time. All right, we'll have to remember to fix that in the future. He's having to go down to the bottom to grab the ash. Because ash is stored as a block or bar. And our bar block stockpiles at the bottom of the map. I don't know why I forgot about ash. I even did a sick flip as I kicked half of his body off. Yeah, right? I used my dwarf jutsu. The best part is, the part that I've just realized that makes this the best is the part that is the most absurd is that he did like weird, crazy dwarf jutsu. That is what he killed it. He's like, I didn't even use the adamantine spear. I used dwarf jutsu. And Stephen Robert IRL streams Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, where he specializes in dwarf jutsu. That's literally how Steven fights when he streams. That's the only way he got the kill. And there's no proof. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, dwarf jutsu, Steven. Sure, whatever. Whatever you want to say. Yeah, we believe it. Oh my god, that is the best. By the way, I suppose I should take the time to shout out Stephen Robert, who's been doing Dwarf Fortress content recently. Who knew? Try as you might, Stephen. Dwarf Jutsu will never win. Why can I not make Pearl Ash? Because the potash has been claimed. Someone's trying to move it to the bottom of the base. Where's the potash? Forbid, unforbid. Back down to the bottom of the base to free up the claim on it. And now I can say make Pearl Ash. As soon as I can open my brain and see the word Pearl. There it is. Pearl Ash. Now it won't be going to the stockpile, which is admittedly right here. It'll instead be directly coming to the workshop. If nothing goes wrong. All right, so I'm going to do this one last window thing, and then I'm going to stop the recording. What do we already have for time, by the way? Oh, fuck me. This last video is like an hour 38. Whatever. It's faster to encode and shit now, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Even then, it's not going to be close to the 40 gigs or the 30 gig limit, whatever the hell, 32, 29, 6 off. 26. I can math. I accept your request. Make a squad of 5 Stephen Roberts in adventure mode. All right, now, while he's making the glass for the statue thingy, we'll go back up, get that statue built next to the museum, which means I have to get rid of this instrument to do this. As soon as any of these dwarves doing nothing decide to uninstall that instrument. Thank you. Build. Statue. Statue Dragoman. I saw the statue of Orbgolf, and I don't remember why. And a statue of Cot Oils. Again, I don't remember why. It should have gotten built. I think something happened, and it didn't. So now I've got 2 free statues that people requested for something, but I don't remember what the hell they were for. All right, confirming the statue of Dragoman. This is a well-crafted statue of Dragoman Bow Standards. The item is a rendition of the Walls of Crushing, an image of Dragoman Bow Standards, the dwarf, and an adamantine amulet. Fragment Bow Standards is raising the adamantine amulet. The image was commissioned by the Channels of Speaking, a local dwarven government. All right, so that is done. Music is having to be supplanted because the audio program doesn't like it when Forgotten Beasts attack. And the last request of the evening to complete is the glass statue of a glass window. Yes. I know what it was, but where was it supposed to be? Alapega, welcome to the stream. Good morning to yourself as well. If I recalled, you died to a vampire. Yes, I think you got eaten. We have a vampire on the map again, and no one knows where he is. Oh, no, that was the best part. He did die to a vampire. However, we had a Forgotten Beast attack, and then, like, no vampire attacks for the longest time. So we all went, huh, I guess the vampire's gone. And then, like, shortly after, went, nope, I'm still here, and I'll prove it by eating Alapega. Yeah. So it wasn't even just that he got eaten. He got eaten as proof that the vampire was in fact still on the map. Like I said, we just need this last bit of glass so I can do this goofy statue and we'll be fine. All right, now I need to go all the way back up. These are in the weirdest places. Not glass furnace. Wait, glass furnace? Do I have a magma glass furnace down here? I do. Clear glass statue. With the details is a new image. Let me bring this back up. A new image of a window, of an object filter of a window. It is a statue of one window called The Color of Ropes. Sure, that makes perfect sense. I'm not gonna question that. That makes perfect sense to me. If that doesn't make perfect sense to you, then you're not paying attention to glass.
Hiya.
Yes, I do still intend to do that. I'm trying to end the base aspect of it. This is the part that I upload to YouTube. So I need to get this done, completed, wrapped up. I will end the recording, and then we can investigate people's families and relationships, so on, for a little bit, and then I'll end the stream proper. So we just need our glass creator to get down here, and then we will install the statue upstairs, and we'll be good. There are merchants here again. Who are they? Dwarves. I did remember talking to them briefly. Shouldn't we have been auto... Yeah, there are things here to trade. Oh, we just need to request a trader then. I want to try something. So that link doesn't work, right? If that link doesn't work, I think I know why. Because it's not /channel, the top one, it's /C. I don't know why, but it's not /channel, it's /C. So if I edit that to get rid of the channel part, I'm willing to bet that it'll work again. If I do submit and retype in the code, what do you mean it worked? Did you do the bottom one? The bottom one always worked. It was the top one that didn't work. Because that top one works for me now. The old top one doesn't. Or are you saying the old top one works? Because that says it's not available to me. The old bottom one works. I probably shouldn't have clicked it. And the new bottom one doesn't work. So there's a difference between channel and C. What the hell is the difference between channel and C? Why does why does the archive channel use channel, but the main channel uses C? That doesn't make any sense to me. What happened? Someone's having a mood? Interrupted by a grease monkey. Well, I can't do much on that. All right, trade. grab this. One last thing. I apologize, everyone. Edit to put this back to channel, or I forget, because I do not have the memory of 1,000 ages. And one last time. Does the bottom one now work? Yes. Does the top one now work? Yes, and that is completely asinine. I don't know why the hell one would use /C and one would use /channel. What do we want from the dwarves? I mean, I'll take their silver. I like taking their heavier metals that I don't think we have on this map. I'll take their silver. I don't see any platinum. I don't want any of their blocks. I don't want their glass, since I can apparently so easily make it myself. I don't want their duck. I don't want their turkey gobbler. I don't want their water buffalo. I don't want any of their animals. I'll take their booze. I have a sneaking suspicion we haven't made booze in a while. Ah, but it's in barrels. I'll take their booze. I'm not happy about this. You know what? No, I don't care. I'm not taking their booze. I don't want their barrels. I would rather not have their booze just so I can also not have their barrels. Unless you have steel, I probably don't want it. We'll take some of your steel weapons, even though we have adamantine. Adamantine will run out. Steel doesn't necessarily. It's always a good backup until I make more adamantine. And then other than that, maybe clothing. If they would talk to me at a time when I don't have shit happening, I would take the time to ask for clothing. But they always pop up the 5 things like right when something bad is happening. Like, hey, you have time to talk to the mountain home? No, not really. All right, well, we're gonna talk to you anyways. Do you have to? I'm doing something. Nope, we're gonna talk to you right now. By the way, if you trade with us in the next 20 minutes, we'll give you 20% off of all of your trade goods. What? Why would you tell me this? Ha 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 ha. Good conversation. All right, we've gone over now. I wasn't paying attention. When did that happen? What did I order that was big? So I didn't really give them. It was the anvils, probably. I want those steel bolts, though. So I have to dump 1,000 other crap. Steel helm. There. Yep. Ta-da.
Oh, more migrants.
The second one obviously doesn't have 100 subs yet, so you can't use a short link thingy. It's shortened by the letters Hannel. It is shortened by the letters Hannel in that area. I understand RNG strategist and the massive letters. I'm not questioning that. But if you look, it's youtube.com/channel/link. Why am I not able to do /C/link? Also, we're making like great progress on the primary channel. I think I'm up to, what are we up to, guys? We up to 700? Grease Monkey Weight Master game is dead. Fantastic. I always wanted to make sure right at the end we don't have a dwarf anymore. I'm always saying, please, please, game, right at the end, kill my dwarf. Dwarf kill, Wade Master game. May the mountain home forever entomb them. All right, you made the statue, I believe, which means the fantastic end to this. I don't see the statue. Where's the statue? Last statue of a window. This man has it for some reason. Problem is, if I forbid it, he won't put it down because he's already picked it up. So I have to wait for him to carry it all the way to the stockpile before I can reorder him to put the statue down. So we're literally waiting on Scandinavian gentlemen to put the statue down. Really? Nice. Yay! Like I said, I have some more videos to post. I've started contacting some dudes, and I even like put them as like editors and things to help do things and make it easier. And for some reason, it's not working. I was going to try to send a thing off to him before today's stream, but I realized it was going to take too long. So I have videos on the primary channel that are... Oh, someone else just died, drained the blood. So I have videos that I've uploaded, I just haven't made them public because you have to like make everything perfect before you publish. Like YouTube algorithms are weird. You don't have to, but if you don't, then it basically doesn't count. Like there are like even my earlier videos where there's like not much. So it's still a difference between something you uploaded correctly and something you uploaded and then tried to correct. It's really weird. Well, at least they were unarmed. Are you done? Where are you going with this statue? Thank you. Thank you for wasting my life. All right, where do I put you? Because now you have to go back down the same floors you just passed, you jackass. Build statue. Place X. Why do I still not see it? Why do I still not see you? Is someone trying to pick you up? Forbid, unforbid. Build statue. I don't know why someone's already trying to pick that thing back up. Well, now that it's there, surely I can use it. I'm gonna melt it down and get sand. Clear glass statue. This is where it goes. Fuck's sake. I can also say that streaming on our YouTube channel is a bad idea. Yeah, that's why I'm not streaming on it. However, Twitch only keeps an archive of your stuff for like 60 days. So that's why I have it as an archive channel. I have a primary channel for direct YouTube things, and I have a secondary channel that is the archive of all of these. At beginning, I had them both on one channel, but I've been purposely splitting them so that anyone who only likes watching my Twitch stuff, that's fine. There's a channel where I still edit it to make it to fix the audio levels and such. That is on the archive channel, and I do not stream to it. That's just there for when people need to watch it, either over 60 days out from when I originally aired it, or if they would like it to be having better audio, because I'm able to edit the audio and then re-upload it to YouTube to balance everything so it sounds nicer. And to finish off, a statue worth 125 dwarf bucks. This is a clear glass statue of a window. The item is a rendition of the color of ropes, an image of a window. The item was commissioned by the Channels of Speaking, a local dwarven government. That has been what we will do for the primary game for this Saturday. I stream primarily every Saturday, 4 p.m. to midnight my time. It's currently midnight 40 my time. If you are somewhere else in the world, do the math accordingly. I would have normally ended probably about 40 minutes ago and then started 8 hours prior to that. That is whenever I stream your time on Saturdays. I stream in the middle of the week, can't guarantee the schedule on that, but it tends to try to be around Tuesday and or Thursday. For those of you who are watching the archive after the fact on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.